Hello friends, once again welcome to my channel. Be prepared. Today I am going to discuss education part of KVS Vice Principal Exam 2015. In this video I am going to discuss from question number 31 to question number 60. Question number 1 to 30 is already uploaded in a video. You can watch from there. So friends, for more videos you can subscribe my channel and press bell icon. So आइए स्टार्ट करते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 31 से. Which of the following statements regarding growth and development in an individual is incorrect? Options are number 1, growth refers to physical aspect only, whereas development refers to all aspects such as physical, cognitive, language, emotional, social, etc. Second option is growth is limited to height and weight, but development refers to all changes leading towards maturity. Third option is growth stops at certain period of life, but development continues till death. And last option is growth is qualitative and development is quantitative in nature. Correct answer is option 4, that is growth is qualitative and development is quantitative in nature. Next question is, children who are taller for their age during early childhood are taller during adulthood also. By this observation, which of the following principles of development is proved? Options are number 1, development is the product of maturation and learning. Second option is development is predictable. Third option is rate of development remain constant, and fourth option is early development is more important than later development. Right answer is option 2, that is development is predictable. Next question is, skills such as running and writing in children are improved during. Options are number 1, babyhood. Second option is infancy. Third option is early childhood, and fourth option is both 1 and 2. Right answer is option 3, that is skills such as running and writing in children are improved during early childhood. Next question is, according to Skinner, contingent means. Options are number 1, independence of events. Second option is events are separated in time or occur together. Third option is inhibition of one event by another, and fourth option is dependence of an event on the prior occurrence of another event. Right answer is option 4, that is according to Skinner, contingent means dependence of an event on the prior occurrence of another event. Next question is, Philip is based upon the principle of operant conditioning developed by B.F. Skinner. Options are number 1, psychosis. Second option is instrumental conditioning. Third option is behavior therapy, and fourth option is physiotherapy. Right answer is option 3, that is behavior therapy is based upon the principle of operant conditioning developed by B.F. Skinner. Next question is about punishment. Skinner believed that. Options are number 1, it is the most effective way to control behavior. Second option is while it is most effective way to control behavior, its use is unethical. Third option is it only has temporary effects, and fourth option is none of these. Right answer is option 3, that is it only has temporary effects. Next question is, in Pavlov's classical experiment, meat powder was the. Options are number 1, unconditioned stimulus. Second option is unconditioned response. Third option is conditioned stimulus, and fourth option is conditioned response. Right answer is option 1, that is in Pavlov's classical experiment, meat powder was the unconditional stimulus. Next question is, learning that results from the consequences of behaviors is called? Options are number 1, extinguished conditioning. Second option is operant conditioning. Third option is classical conditioning. And fourth option is positive conditioning. Right answer is option second, that is operant conditioning. Next question is, Kohler research with chimpanzee named Sultan supports which theoretical view of learning? Options are number 1, insight learning. Second option is latent learning. Third option is place learning. And fourth option is modeling. Right answer is option first, that is insight learning. Next question is, the RTE Act provides for the free and compulsory education till completion of elementary education by all children in the age group of, options are number 1, 5 to 14 age group. Second option is 8 to 14 age group. Third option is 6 to 12 age group. And fourth option is none of these. Right answer is option 4, that is none of these. Next question is, National Curriculum Framework recommends the total homework time for 10th and 12th students as, options are number 1, 2 hours a day. Second option is 3 hours a day. Third option is 4 hours a day. And fourth option is 5 hours a day. Right answer is option first, that is NCF recommends total homework time for class 10th and 12th students as 2 hours a day. Next question is, MLL approach as mentioned in National Curriculum Framework 2005 means. Options are number 1, minimum level of learning. Second option is maximum level of learning. Third option is minimum level of listening. And fourth option is maximum level of listening. Right answer is option first, that is MLL approach as mentioned in National Curriculum Framework 2005 means minimum level of learning. Next question is, inclusive education refers to a school education system that, options are number 1, emphasizes the need of promote the education of the girl child only. Second option is emphasizes the need to promote the education of the rural child only. Third option is encourages education of children with special need through exclusive schools. And fourth option is includes children regardless of physical, intellectual, social, linguistic or other differently abled conditions. So right answer is option 4, that is inclusive education refer to a school education system that it includes children regardless of physical, intellectual, social, linguistic or other differently abled condition. Next question is, dyslexia is associated mainly with difficulties in, options are number 1, reading. Second option is speaking. Third option is speaking and hearing. And fourth option is hearing. Right answer is option first, that is reading. Next question is, special education is related to, options are number 1, education for talented students. Second option is educational programs for differently abled. Third option is training programs for teachers. And fourth option is training program for girls. Right answer is option second, that is special education is related to educational programs for differently abled. Next question is, the educational provision for visually impaired is, options are number 1, Braille method. Second option is talking calculator. Third option is tape recorder. And fourth option is all these. Right answer is option first, that is the educational provision for visually impaired is Braille method. Next question is, continuous comprehensive evaluation, that is CCE system was introduced by Philip in 2009 with the enactment of right to education. Options are number 1, CBSE. Second option is UGC, third option is SCERT, and fourth option is IGNOU. Right answer is option first, that is CBSE. Next question is, the title of the Report of Education Commission 1964 to 66, better known as Kothari Commission Report, is, options are number 1, Learning Without Burden, second option is An Enlightened and Human Society, third option is Education and the People of India, fourth option is Education and National Development. Right answer is option 4, that is Education and National Development. Next question is, which of the following is the apex body in the area of textbooks, designing and curriculum framework in India? Options are number 1 UGC, second option is MHRD, third option is NCTE, and fourth option is NCERT. Right answer is option 4, that is NCERT. Next question is, as per Right to Education Act 2009, minimum number of working days or instructional hours in an academic year for the class 1st to 5th will be, option are number 1 200 working days, second option 220 working days, third option is 1000 instructional hours per academic year, and fourth option is 1010 instructional hours per academic year. Right answer is option first, that is 200 working days. Next question is, as per National Curriculum Framework NCF 2005, craft should be taught as the, option are number 1 subject, second option project, third option is classroom exercise, and fourth option is all these. So right answer is option second, that is as per National Curriculum Framework 2005, craft should be taught as a project. Next question is, in order to make the process of teaching learning of social science participative, there is a need to introduce debate and discussion in the classroom. This approach to learning will, option are number 1, lead to lot of noise in the classroom and disturb the neighboring classes too. Second option is keep both the learner and teacher alive to social realities. Third option is lead to waste of time of the students and teachers, and fourth option is both 1 and 3. Right answer is option second, that is keep both the learner and teacher alive to social realities. Next question is, level of motivation of students increases with interaction with. Options are number 1 peers, second option is teachers, third option is parents, and fourth option is all these. Right answer is option 4, that is all these. Next question is, the principles of conditioning in learning were first established by. Option are number 1 Pavlov, second option is Skinner, third option is Kohler, and fourth option is Piaget. Right answer is option 1, that is Pavlov. Next question is, as shown by Kohler, insightful learning is fill up among human beings. Option are number 1 common, second option not quite common, third option is unusual, and fourth option is not possible. Right answer is option first, that is as shown by Kohler, insightful learning is common among human beings. Next question is, which of the following is true about curriculum? Options are number 1, it is the foundation of teaching and learning. Second option is it is not just syllabi. Third option is it is not mentioned topic. And fourth option is all these. Right answer is option 4, that is all these. Next question is, corporal punishments. Options are number 1 must be given frequently. Second option is must not be given. Third option is may be given as and when needed. And fourth option is must be given regularly to all. Right answer is option second. Corporal punishments must not be given. Next question is, which of the following areas is covered under the scheme of continuous and comprehensive evaluation? Options are number 1, personal and social qualities. Second option is co-curricular activities. Third option is attitudes and values, and fourth option is all these. Right answer is option 4, that is all these. Next question is, having immediate sensory contact with the actual object in learning is called. Options are number 1, vicarious experiencing. Second option is direct experiences. Third option is symbolic experiencing, and fourth option is none of these. Right answer is option 2, that is direct experiences. Last question is, because of the limitations of the classroom situations, in most of the Indian schools, textbook is considered. Option are number 1, desirable. Second option is necessary. Third option is irrelevant, and fourth option is none of these. Right answer is option 2, that is necessary. Thank you so much.
आगे भी इस तरह की वीडियोस को सबसे पहले देखने के लिए आप हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन को दबाना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें।